Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to V Tutorials. Today we'll be looking at the differences between the isolated margin and the cross margin and how exactly they affect or contribute to your trade. So before I dive into this, if this is your first time coming across to this amazing channel, please do subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and as well share my videos so that a lot of people can gain value from this amazing content. Okay, first you must navigate yourself to the derivatives. Okay, because to the derivatives here, because this is where the isolated and the cross margin works. Okay, that doesn't affect the spots, they only affect the what, the derivatives, which is known as the future trading. You can see, you can look at it carefully here. This is my capital. So the next thing I will just need to do is to quickly go to derivatives. If I go to derivatives, then the next thing I'm going to do is to make a choice of a coin I wish to trade. I'm making a choice right now. Okay, I've made a choice, and again I will have to decide either to trade long or short, because without going through any of this you won't be able to come across this isolated margin or cross margin. Now here we are. Now look at this. Here is where we're going to be focusing and where we're going to be talking about. Okay, you can see this little arrow there. This arrow is what you can use to switch from the isolation and the cross margin. Okay, so you can see currently it's on the isolated margin. We can just click on this little arrow, then it will take us to the cross margin. Let's take a look at that. Clicking on the little arrow, you can see cross margin, portfolio, and also more details. You can see, but what we're focusing at is the cross margin and the isolated. Okay, now we're going to start with the cross margin. Okay, so it has been successfully switched to cross margin. So in cross margin, each time you place a trade, if you are losing the trade, your capital will also be dropping. You'll be losing what you invested in the trade, and also you'll be losing your idle capital. You can say, right? Okay, now let's quickly make an example. Since we are using a leverage, let's quickly make an example. Want to trade with 100 USD. As I have dropped a lot of video concerning this before, so I won't be wasting time here. I'll drop the links there for you to at the description section for you to watch. Okay, so I'm using this 10 because I'm using what? I'm using this 1000 because I'm using 10 leverage, which is a 10x here. Okay, and don't forget this is the cross margin, and don't forget write the capitals down. All right, so I'm going to paste my trade. I'm not going to talk about the take profit, and I'm not going to talk about the take profit today because I've dropped a lot of video concerning that in the past. All right, so you can now see I've successfully stake my trade. Okay, I have used 100 from here. Okay, I've used 100 from here, and you can see my preview down here. Now keep on checking here. Now each time this trade is going down, look at here, each time we're recording minus here, it will be affecting this my total balance. You know why? Because I'm using cross margin, and each time here is recording green, that is adding up. If I'm gaining, here also will be increasing. Okay, The advantage of this cross margin is that if you are gaining, it's fine. But the disadvantage is that if you are losing the trade, you can end up losing everything here. You can lose everything. You can lose your whole capital. But if you are gaining, that's where the advantage is. Okay, so let's be looking at this carefully. Since it's in the cross margin, each time I'm losing, my capital will also be decreasing. That is the idle capital, the one that is not on the trade. It will also be what? Be decreasing. So let's watch this trade for some seconds, sorry. So as I was saying, it will be decreasing if I'm losing the trade. So if I lost minus 100, here will be decreased from 873 to 773 on an occasion that I lost 100. I hope you are getting me. Okay, and if you're not getting this, please drop it in the comment sections. Ask your questions. I will attend to you ASAP. Okay, so let's go back there to the cross and choose isolated. I've successfully switched to isolated. So each time we're trading with this isolated, okay, each time we're trading with this isolated, if the trade is going down, nothing will affect our capital. And if a trade is also going up, the idle capital will also remain the same. Okay, which is why you must always set up your trade to be isolated. Okay, in this isolated, if you're trading with 100,000 on isolation and you happen to be losing the trade, nothing will happen. Okay, now we have just used 100,000, you can see. So if we are losing the trade, nothing will happen. Nothing will affect the capital, the idle capital, nothing will affect it. And if we are gaining the trade, the idle capital will not also be affected. Okay, until after the trade, then you can gain your capital and see and see what exactly you made. Okay, you can see like right now we are already having 4 USD. You can look at it. We're already making a progress, a lot of profit. Okay, we're already making a progress. So, and as you can see again, it has already changed to negative. Okay, but if you're trading, you must control your mindset. Okay, you must control your mindset so that you will not lose your trade. Because the moment you're too scared, you say, okay, oh, it's going down, let me switch my trade. Maybe the moment you just switch the trade, it will go to your opposite directions again. Okay, so you can see how this really works, and the clearly difference between the isolations and also the cross margin trade. Okay, so if you do have any questions, do not forget, drop it in the comment sections and I'll attend to you ASAP. As I was saying, you must not be scared. Okay, you must not be scared each time you're trading. If you are losing, no wahala. You can hold on to your trade, hold on to your mindset, and you return to profit. Okay. So that is it. If you do have any question, drop it in the comment sections and I will attend to you ASAP. So thank you so much. I will see you in my next class. Bye.